Hey friends, this is Misty with Gleespin Designs. Today I have three new Dollar Tree or budget-friendly DIY home decor, and these are absolutely adorable. You don't want to miss them. DIY number one is this rustic light up twine trees. Using a Dollar Tree poster board, you're just going to make that into the form of a cone shape and then tape it together. Now I'm using one of these like rollers that have it's like a packing material thing, and it is at the Dollar Tree, or you could use cling wrap, cellophane, whatever you have on hand, but you want to cover the cone completely. Dollar Tree, they have these little things of Mod Podge. I had some left over in one of mine, and I just used the rest of it. It was about a 3/4 of a little bottle of Mod Podge. I mix it with a few tablespoons of water, and then I used a little over half of one of the twine rolls from Dollar Tree as well. And then you're just going to kind of push that down into the glue and water mixture and just start wrapping it around your cone. You don't necessarily want to wrap it completely because if you're going to add lights, then you want the lights to show through, but you do want to wrap it enough to where it actually stays and holds its shape. You could use a heat gun or even a blow dryer to dry this fairly quickly, but I just left mine overnight. And to remove the cone on the inside, you're going to kind of take your hand and press in the sides and then reach up in, twist, and pull out. Dollar Tree has these little fairy lights, and I wanted this to light up inside. So I just kind of fed it through the top and just looped it around and then went in a spiral and just kind of fed it and pushed it into the tree. And here is how this DIY turned out. I absolutely love these. They are so tall, and you could actually do these in different sizes, different shapes, and even different lights inside. I think a red and green would be stunning. DIY number two is this light up Christmas picture, and this could literally only cost you $2. Using a gift bag, and they do have really big ones at the Dollar Tree, you're going to remove the picture on the front. And what is so great about these is they're double sided, so you actually get two pictures. Using any type of frame that you would like, Dollar Tree carries frames all the way up to 11 by 14, I believe. You're just going to hot glue your picture right to the frame and turn it around. Make sure it's nice and sealed on there and continue to add the picture to the frame. So to get this to light up, Dollar Tree has these little lights, and I'm going to use them and take my finger wherever I would like a light to shine through, hold my finger there, feel for it in the back, add a little bit of hot glue, and then just place that light right where the glue is. And I would suggest using a low temp heat gun or even waiting a second before you put the light on there. And I usually don't put it right on the light, I kind of go right beside it on the wire. Do this with the rest of your lights, making them wherever you would like light to shine through, and then simply hot glue your battery pack to the back. To get the lights to shine through a little bit more, I also wanted them to be a little bit deeper of a color, so I added some red duct tape to the back, covering all the lights, and then I also added a piece of poster board so that it had a more finished look on the back. And look at this during the day, you guys, you can even see the headlight lights coming through. And I mean, I am just obsessed with this because you can do this with so many different bags. And look at this at night, you guys. This is when the magic happens. I love this. And just imagine if you had a big Christmas tree bag. Oh my gosh, with all them lights, that would be so pretty. DIY number three is the chalkboard Christmas countdown tags. Using two of the larger Dollar Tree Christmas tags, you're going to take one and paint it white. And I did use my chalk paint for this for a nice, good first coat. Once you have the whole sign painted white, add some Mod Podge covering the whole sign. Once you have a nice even layer of Mod Podge on your sign, you're going to take some gift wrap paper and add that right to your sign. And don't worry about the wrinkles too bad because we actually kind of want some wrinkles in this DIY, and you will see why. We'll actually kind of be bringing them out a little bit even more, but you don't want too crazy of wrinkles. So to remove some wrinkles, you're going to add, like, kind of grab each side and pull it and straighten it out. Now, taking some sandpaper, remove the excess on all of these sides. You could do the lighter trick for this, but I did want to save some of the paper. Once you have that all done, grab your other sign and paint that red using whatever type of paint you would like. Just give it a nice, good, even coat. Here I'm just taking a paint pen and adding a few straight lines going down this red sign. And I even go in and add a few lines that like don't even connect, almost kind of giving it that wood feel. On our truck sign, I went around all of the edges and dry brushed a little bit of red chalk paint just to kind of make just the edges red. I did the same thing with black chalk paint on the red sign. Okay, here's where the magic happens. Lightly brush that red chalk paint, look at them wrinkles, over those wrinkles, and they will pop out and just, it will give it way more of an older rustic feel. These chalkboard stickers from Dollar Tree are amazing. They're actually really big, and then I just took a Dollar Tree frame, removed all the back pieces and the little metal pieces, and I sized my chalkboard sticker to the frame and cut that down to size. Simply peel the back off your chalkboard sticker and add that to the red sign, and then take your frame and add that right to the red sign over the chalkboard, kind of making it framed if you know what I'm saying. For the words days until Christmas, I just simply cut that out with my Cricut, but you can use Dollar Tree sticker letters or even their transfer letters or their stencils. On our red chalkboard sign, I am going to take some twine, hot glue it to the back, and simply wrap it a few times down at the bottom. I love the way this really looks at the end. I wanted a twine bow on our red chalkboard sign, but I needed it a little bit bigger than I could do with my fingers, so I grabbed my paint can and I just simply wrapped some twine around it quite a few times, and then you remove that off of there. Take the two middle ends like this and pinch them together, then take your twine again and wrap that around the middle. You could leave your bow just like this, but I wanted to add some little tails. So I grabbed some more twine, and I don't really pay attention to, I don't like having my tails all one length. I like them a little different. So I just cut off a few different length pieces of twine and then hot glued them to the back of my bow. Look how simple and adorable that little bow is. Now hot glue your bow to the red sign, and I found these bells at either Family Dollar or Dollar General, but they do have bells like this at Dollar Tree, and I added those right underneath our little twine bow. To prep your chalkboard so that you don't see the numbers once you erase it, you simply take chalk and cover the whole chalkboard and just wipe it off. I don't know if you've ever got a new chalkboard, but when you write on it and you don't prep it, it will, like, when you go to erase it, it will stay there, like you can still see it. So to put these two signs together, it's really simple. Just hot glue on one of these sides and attach them. And then turning the sides around, I added a few pieces of twine, some hot glue, and then a piece of a popsicle stick or craft stick to kind of really make it hold a little bit better. Last minute, I did decide to take a piece of chalk and add it, like, a tie a piece of twine around it and just hot glue it to the back of the sign. You can see it hanging there. And this is how this DIY turned out. I absolutely love this. My children love this, and it is just so fun. That is one of the first things that they want to do in the morning is run and change the numbers on the chalkboard. Don't forget to comment what DIY is your favorite so you have a chance to win that DIY. And if you could, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload. It really helps out my channel. As always, thanks for watching.